What's up, NoobDawgs? It's NoobDad here. How are you guys doing? First of all, guys, I want to say a great big thank you from the NoobDad family. We have just hit 300 subscribers. It is so awesome getting all of your guys' support, all the likes, all the comments. We love it all. Just keep supporting us, guys, and we're gonna keep trying our best at getting you guys great quality content. Oh man. So I'm going to start out a whole new series. I wanted to give back a little bit to the community. This series is called "How to Be a Minecraft YouTuber,"
How to do it like
and it's hilarious because uh, I'm not even that big of a YouTuber. So why the heck am I trying to give you advice on how to be a YouTuber? Well, the reason why is because I have found some cool new tricks that you can do with as far as like intros and editing and different things like that with graphics and stuff like that. I get a lot of questions from the people that I play with. They will say, "Hey, Noob Dad, how did you set up that intro?" Or "Hey, Noob Dad, what kind of recording software do you use?" Which, by the way, it's OBS. I use OBS. Um, and they'll just ask different questions like that. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a video series for you guys. I'm gonna help you guys out. I'm gonna help you guys make your channels better. And hopefully we'll all be able to work together and create a nice big network so that all of us can be successful. Okay, so for today's episode, it's going to be how to create a Minecraft animated intro using Blender. There's a bunch of different software that you can use. There's Cinema 4D, there's Adobe After Effects, and there's an open source software called Blender. They all are used to create these animations, but to keep it simple, we're going to start out just by using Blender. We're not going to look at the Cinema 4D stuff. We're not going to look at Adobe After Effects, okay? And we're going to start from scratch so that you can follow along with the video, and by the end of this video, you guys will have been able to create your very own animation, and then you can put it in all your videos. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, let's go to Chrome, and I'm going to search for Blender. I'm going to go to blender.org, and I'm going to download the latest version they have. Okay, so I just click that. And then here you want to download either the 64-bit version or the 32-bit version. To figure out which version to use, click on your folder here, right-click on this PC and go to Properties, and you're going to see what kind of system you have. You're either going to have a 64-bit operating system, which is for an x64 based processor, or you're going to see a 32-bit operating system, or you might not even see anything. You might just see Microsoft Windows. Um, if you see 64-bit, download 64-bit. That means you have a 64-bit system. If you see 32, or if you see nothing there that pertains to 64 or 32, then you most likely have a 32-bit system. So depending on what this says, it dictates what you should be downloading. Since mine says 64-bit, I'm going to download 64-bit. And remember, if it says 32-bit or if it says nothing, you should probably download 32-bit. So let's go ahead and download Blender. And it's not that big. It's about 85 megabytes. Shouldn't take too long to download. This is going to, when you do the animation, when you actually do the rendering of the animation, it's going to take a while. So once you do this, make sure you have a few hours of time to keep the computer running so that it can fully render your animation, okay? So let's go, as we're downloading, let's finish it first. Let's install it first, and then we'll go searching for templates. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click Next. I'm going to accept the license agreement, click Next. It's going to be installed into a default directory, so I'm going to click Next, Install, and then I'm going to click Yes for the administrative permission. Okay, so now it's installing. Pretty easy, right? All right, so now we finished. Okay, now comes the fun part. Let's actually look for Minecraft Blender templates. So let's go to youtube.com, and I'm going to type in Minecraft Blender template, like that. and I'm going to come up with a bunch of animated templates that you can do. But see, I'm going to show you something real quick. If you go to Blender template, you're going to see a bunch of templates that just have the name. So the name is animated. So if push comes to shove, if this is too hard for you to do, okay, or you can't figure it out, just go to Blender template and download one of these things and then follow the text instructions that I'm going to show you later on in the video, okay? Because that's the easiest way to make an intro, all right? But I'm feeling a little ambitious here. I want to show you how to make an animation. So let's go ahead and do an animation. Let's go to Minecraft Blender template. Okay. And then I want you to click on, I already looked at this. It's supposed to be number 74. It's this one right here. Okay. So you click on that.
You need a website. Why not do it
And I've got
yourself?
to skip
With Wix, you can create your own professional website.
I got to skip the ad, and I'm going to lower it a little bit so that you can still hear my voice. Okay. So these type of videos, they're like a top 10 type of videos, and they just have a bunch of different templates. So here we go. Here's the first one. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do in so these templates allow you to change the name or add your name to the text, and you can also change the skins. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and do number 8. Okay. I've already got that set up. There you go. Okay. So we're going to do number 8. And this is, you got to look around. It's going to take you a while to find a good template because some of these links are broken. All right. So let's go to number 8 and let's see if we can actually download it. Remember, don't be careful on what you click on. I'm going to skip. They usually have like download links here to trick you into downloading stuff. Don't. You should click this up here, skip this ad. And here it is right here. Okay, so now we're going to actually download it. We're going to download the template. And I'm going to download it to the desktop. And it's a Minecraft intro Blender file. So let's go to the desktop. And I'm going to save it here. Okay, good. Now I'm going to close out of this. I think we got everything we need here. And let me get organized here with you for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go to File, New Folder. You don't have to do this, but I'm just getting organized. I'm going to go to File, New Folder, and I'm going to put Intro Template, or yeah, Intro Template like that. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in here. Okay. And I'm going to open the folder up, and now I'm going to double click this. You could have done this on the desktop, but you don't want to get your desktop filled with a bunch of files. I put it in this folder so that I can keep everything organized, okay? So now we're going to double click it, okay? And here we go. We have it. We are in the default view, and you can see the video. Now, if you click play down here, so when I said default view, this is the view that you can, if you left click here, you can see all the different view options. Like you can write scripts, you can do game logic. With Blender, you can do animation. You can see all the different frames of how he's animated, but we don't have to do that stuff. All we care about is changing the text and changing the skins. Okay, so we go back to the default view. Okay, and as you can see here, they're both Steve. And if I play, which you can do it right here. Sorry about that. That might have been a little loud. Okay, so let's check this out. All you got to do is hit play here. All right, so you can see that it is currently animated. There is also a camera. Let's see if we can find the camera. Oh, the camera is right here. So do you see this right here? This is the camera view. So the camera is shooting right here, and that's what the viewer sees. So let's rewind. There's the camera following the viewer. So look, the camera is following Steve. As he's running, the camera is rotating, then it changes up to a different scene, and then Steve goes in for the kill. Okay? Now, on this during this part right here with the cameras on the other side, the name appears here. And if you click on the scroll wheel of your mouse, you can roll. If you hold it in, you can rotate. Okay. So let's go ahead and change the easy part about this. And by the way, guys, Blender is free. Blender is open source. This is free. It doesn't cost you anything. So that's why I like it. You can also use the scroll button to zoom in and out. Okay. So this will help you in maneuvering around the scene. Now, let's get to the good part. How do you change the text? All you got to do, right click the text, okay? And then hit tab, and you'll see like a little tiny cursor appear right there. Hit backspace, and now you can change the name. I have a buddy who is also doing Minecraft videos, so I'll go ahead and put his name, Arcast, okay? So now we got to change this. Oh, so once you're done, hit tab again, and then you're done. So let's go back and actually watch the video. Oh, there it is. Okay, and now what we want to do is we want to change the skins. So we're going to now right click on the skin here, and you got to keep doing it until you have the entire body highlighted. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. When you get the orange lines like this all around the body, that means you can change the skin, the texture. Click on this material icon, which looks like a circle. Okay. Actually, I'm sorry. Click on this checkerboard right here. And now that you have the orange, you have it all highlighted in orange, you click on the checkerboard, you're going to change the skin. This should be a folder. If it's not a folder, if it says pack file, click to unpack it, and write use file from current directory. Or no, write file to current directory. It doesn't really matter. It's just basically saving the original skin, the Steve skin, to that directory that was listed above. Don't worry about that. The reason we unpacked it is so now we can actually select a new skin for it. So I'm going to click on the same area again. It's now a different icon. It's now an open image. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my skins. Okay, and I have them right there, and I'm going to go ahead and load up my skin. Uh-oh, so you can see we have a problem here. You can see that the eyes are at the top of the guy's head, or the avatar's head. Why is that? The reason why is because there's two different versions of Minecraft skins. If you go to, let me show you an example. There were two in Minecraft 1.7, before Minecraft 1.7, the skins were really small. They're only 64 by 32 pixels, and that's what this one looks like. The new skins have 64 by 64 pixels, so they actually have a lot more data in them. The problem with a lot of these templates is that they were made for the older Minecraft. So they were made for the older Minecraft skins. So if you ever run into the problem of the eyes appearing in a different place, then you gotta fix your skin. So let's check out, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. So first of all, let's download a skin. And I will download my own skin just so that I can show you that I'm doing it from scratch. So let's go here. That's my skin right there. And I'm going to go to, so I Googled Novaskin and I went to minecraft.novaskin.me, which is an awesome site. Click on save, and you see there's my skin right there. I'm going to right click it and I'm going to save the image as, and I'm going to go to the desktop and I'm going to save it as my new dad skin. Okay. So remember, this is a brand new version of the skin. If I try to put it in the animation, my eyes will appear on top of my head. Okay. So to fix that, all you got to do is edit it and reduce the size. So go to, you see right here, I went to the desktop, I went to new dad skin, and I'm going to edit it with a paint editor. But I like to edit it with GIMP. And let's get rid of that. I want to open it with GIMP. So let's go to open with, and here is GIMP. Okay, and here it is right here. Now you can use Paint to edit this, but I recommend you use GIMP because you're going to be using GIMP. I use GIMP. It's also free. I use GIMP to do my thumbnails and any other type of graphics. It's almost like it's a free version of Photoshop. Okay, it's an open source. It's open source software, so you can do a lot of cool things with it. So I definitely recommend you download GIMP if you don't already have it. And if you want to check out, just all you got to do is Google GIMP, and under GIMP downloads, you can download it from here and then install it. Okay. So once you install it, you can open it up. You can open up your skin, and all you got to do is go to Image, go to Canvas Size, and then change the height to 32, like this. And now it automatically resized it for you, and it set it up so that it is now in a Minecraft 1.7 compliant skin. That means you can now use it for older templates. Now all you got to do to save it is go to File, Export As, and you can change the name. I like calling it old to show that it's an older version of it. So I export that, and I accept everything the way it is, and I hit export again. And let's discard all that stuff. Let's go back to the desktop just so I can show you. So there it is. I have NoobDad skin, and then I have NoobDad skin old. I double click it. It is now smaller than the other NoobDad skin. Okay. I already did this beforehand with the other skins I had. Okay. So I'm going to show you how it's going to look like when you correctly put the right skin. So I went back here. I make sure I click this so that all of that is highlighted. I click on the checkerboard, and then I click on the folder to open up the skins. And I'm going to put in Raditz old now. It's already corrected. So look, there it is. The eyes are in the right place now. So that's perfect. Okay. So now we just got to go back and do the same thing with the other one. There we go. I got all of it in orange. Now all I got to do is see how the folder's not there anymore. It looks like a box. Just make sure to unpack it. Write the file to current directory. Okay. Now it turns into a folder. I click the folder, and then I have to go to the directory that has my skins. And I put them in the desktop, and then I go to skins. There you go. And look, I could even put my old skin. So NoobDad skin old. I could have put. I see how it changed my skin to NoobDad. Look at that. That's awesome. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. But this video isn't for me. So let's go ahead and change it again. These are the old skins that I already saved these skins under the skins directory. And let's put rcast old. So it changed it back to him. And we got everything set up now. We got the skins changed. We have the text changed, if you guys remember that. Now all we got to do is render this as a video. So click on the camera, all right, and make sure that your options are set up. First of all, you want to make sure your output is set up correctly. So I'm going to click on the folder, and I am going to save this to intro template. I'm going to save it to the intro template directory. That's the directory I created before. And yeah, let's just put it in there. So I'm going to click accept. All right. And now I want to make sure, let's see here. We have our outputs right, render presets. We have the right resolution. You want 1280 by 720. I think we're okay, guys. Oh, nope. Here we go. We got to change this under output. Go to hit the drop down box and go to H264. Okay, and now that's going to open up a new option called encoding. Click on that, and this is going to be, we're going to make sure that it's an MPEG-4 for format. Make this 10,000. And then for the audio codec, if you don't do this, you're not going to get sound. So you got to make sure you do this. For audio codec, do PCM and you won't lose any music. If size is a factor, if you want to make the file size smaller, then click on MP3. So if you want the highest quality of sound, click PCM. which you probably should since you're going to be using this video a lot. But if size is a factor, then click on MP3. Okay, so we're going to go to PCM, and now we are going to start the render. So now that we got that, all you have to do is go to Render, and then go to Render Animation. And there you go. And it will start render. See how the camera angle changed now? It's actually on that camera view that we had before that was already loaded in the template. And it's going to go through and animate every frame. There are 305 frames, as you can see here, so it's going to take a while. I am going to stop recording, and I'll be back when this is done. All right, so we're back, and now we are done. So all we got to do is go back to the folder where we put the file. Oops, I have my OBS up and running. And we should check it out. So we're going to go to the intro template directory, and it is right there, 0 to 0304. You can now use this in all of your videos. Just slap it onto the front using your video editing software. So let's go ahead and check it out. Wasn't that a great video, guys? I can't wait to see all the new content that you guys are going to be throwing out at us. Hit the like button below if you like this series. If you want me to continue making these type of videos, I'll be glad to. Just show me the support, because whatever you guys want, I will do it. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button and join our family. I'm going to have a lot of content coming out for you guys, and you guys will miss it if you're not subscribed. And finally, God loves all of you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Let's get our Pokemon first, shall we? A legendary! A level 70! Oh my! An Entei. If you don't know what an Entei is, he's a legendary. And you can ride him too. Let's see his movesets, actually. Look at him. He just looks... Oh, he looks so good. Let's look at his movesets. Fire Spin, Lava Plume, Extra Sensory. The user attacks with an odd, unseeable power